What up, what up? It's your boy Rob. Millionaire in this bitch, man. Look, man, you gotta change the story that you tell about yourself. What is the story about yourself that you tell yourself on the inside of your mind? Because that's what matters. That's what's gonna dictate what you believe, what you see, what you encounter, what you experience in life. What do you tell yourself? What is the difference between you and somebody that has everything that you want? What is the difference? Nigga, you bleed the same blood. You sweat like they do. You got hair on your head, two eyes, some lips, a nose, ears, freaking limbs, legs, arms. The only difference of somebody that has everything that you want in you is the mind and how they see themselves, what they believe about themselves, what they believe about the world. Everything is about the inner belief of somebody, period. You know what I mean? If there is something that you think that you can't do in life, well, that belief that you have inside your head, one is false. It's false. It's not true. It's vain imagining. It's wrong thinking. Faith or fear is inverted faith. It's faith in the wrong direction. So instead of you having faith that you can do it, you're fearing that you can't do it, which is wrong thinking. It's faith in the opposite direction. If you can think both ways because you have the ability to do that, you as a human being, you've been granted with the mental capacity to be able to choose what you want. So if you don't want to think this way, you can think the opposite way. Which one serves you more? Does it serve you more to think that you can't do it or to think that you can? And if you move in that, if you say, hey, look, man, I can do this shit, even if you believe that you can't, why not start telling yourself, even if your deep rooted belief is that you can't, why not start telling yourself that you can? Start telling yourself that you can do it, whatever it is. You want to start a business, right? You want to be a celebrity, right? You want to beat up Donald Trump, nigga? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hate Donald Trump. I don't understand why, but you know, that boy ain't doing nothing to me. I could care less, whatever the hell he doing, right? It ain't gonna change my life. It ain't gonna change money in my pocket because I am the one that controls my economy. That is my deep-rooted belief. Therefore, that's what my life will give me. That's what my experience will be. I am in control of that. Ain't nobody out here in the external going to control my economy. I control my economy. That is the story that I tell myself. Therefore, that's my experience. What do you tell yourself? Is there something that you want to do but you think you can't? Start telling yourself that you can. If there's somebody that you want to be with but you don't think you can, start telling yourself you're with that person. Whatever. Maybe you don't get with that person, but maybe God or the universe will give you the equivalent or better. Start telling yourself a different story. You can change the story. You have the mental capacity to change the story, man. You don't have to continue living the story that you don't want to live. You can change it. And it could take time or it could be instantaneous. That just depends on your belief in your state of consciousness. So don't look at anybody else's experience out here. You have no idea what's going on in their conscious mind. You do not know. You know what I mean? They got their own inner battles that they dealt with. They've probably been dealing with it, whatever. They've probably hit a point where they've been able to overcome these things, right? You might not be there yet, or you might be greater than, you might be above or past others. You know what I mean? There's always levels and there's always more growth. I think it's unlimited. It's an unlimited soul is unlimited expansion. So you start telling yourself different, man. You can. You can tell yourself a different story. You can live a different life. It all depends on you. Like I said, man, you got to do that inner work, bro. You got to do that deep work. You got to do that inside work. You got to control the mind. Everything is of the mind. All of this is all of the mind. Everything you see out here is a reflection of your inner state, your inner deep beliefs, the things that you encounter in life. And if you're encountering something over and over and over again that scares you, that's your soul yearning for growth. You have to face that fear. And a lot of times to be able to face that fear, you got to do the inner work. You got to do the inner work and put an idea that is counterintuitive or counteractive to that deep belief that you have of being fearful, of being scared. Start telling yourself you're more confident than you can imagine. Start telling yourself that you go through situations that make you uncomfortable with ease. You don't even get uncomfortable. You're courageous. You're magnificent. You're wonderful. Nothing but great things happen to you. Start telling yourself these things, man, and watch your life change. This your boy Rob Millionaire, man. I am coming back with many more. I had to take a break. I had to get my mind right. I had to do the inner work, the shadow work, what you say. But we in this thing, man. It's your boy Rob Millionaire, man. I'ma holler at y'all on the next one.